You already know. It's like
Santana.
Who's Santana? Who's Cam?
Listen, y'all. Gate 131.
Absolutely, man.
I took some time off, but that's over with, man. It's time in now.
Yes, and indeed, man. Uptown, stand up.
For real.
Yeah, man.
You got your man Slaughter here, my man G-Mar.
Back in the flesh.
All right. We one man down right now, but it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
We got y'all for everything y'all need, sports related.
Yep.
Been you off for a couple of weeks, had to take care of some business.
Yeah, we got to get situated, but a lot of NFL going on, a lot of this is the sports Equinox.
Everything.
A lot of everything. This is the sports Equinox.
Too much happened over the last 2-3 weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
For real, we trying to get everything pulled up. How you been, man? Everything good?
Everything's straight, man. You know, birthday around the corner. I'm trying to get everything situated.
Facts.
I hit up Culture Con. Shout out to Culture Con. Shout out to Amani and that team and whatnot. They trying to get everything situated. You know, the DEI situation is a lot, but we still creatives at the end of the day. It shows our black power and our black magic. And Comic Con is right behind it too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So the city's bubbling right now. So.
Next thing you know, it'll be SantaCon.
Yeah, that's true. And Kwanzaa Crow.
Yeah, you know?
What? Yeah, but where would she go? Football?
Oh God, you can pick wherever you want to go. It's so much, bro.
Absolutely. Let's go football.
Go right into football.
Yeah, let's go football.
Why
but
not,
Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez. Out right from the backyard too. Right from the backyard.
So
and the scene of the crime took in Indianapolis.
In Indianapolis, what did he do? He went in the bar and picked a fight with a dude? Or?
Yeah, so he got into an altercation. I'm still gathering information on it, but like he's got into an altercation with an older dude, right? So, somehow or another he got stabbed, right? He got stabbed. This is they had a tussle and whatnot. They had a disagreement. He got stabbed. The other, it looked like, what's that saying that you when you rough somebody up, it's like it's better him than me or something like that. You know the saying.
Okay, yeah, better him than me. You know what I mean?
But the older guy, he looked like messed up, and I think
he felt threatened.
Yeah, and
he felt like his life was in danger.
Right.
And he poked him up.
And you know what? You don't test, no matter how much the age, how old you are, and like you don't test another man.
And it's an NFL player. Even if he's a quarterback named Butt Fumble, he could be dangerous.
It's true. It's true. This is true, man. Like you can't test another man.
Give that a pause.
Yeah.
Anyway, but that's what they call him.
Yeah.
Anyway, but nah, man. I just hope dude's all right, but I don't know, man. They talking about felonies. They giving him an F.
So I thought it was just gonna be something like a self-defense, you know. Of course Fox let him go.
But the other guy said self-defense. The dude that stabbed him said self-defense.
And then Mark, I guess the council is just advising Mark to be quiet because it's not looking good for Mark. And I think when it comes to like when it's a younger dude and then a really elderly dude, it's kind of like a woman situation. You know, like when a woman and a man, and then they get into it, they're gonna trust the woman first. So they probably trust an elderly dude first. But we seen some elderly dude stumble out the bar,
he
looking crazy.
Antagonized him. Mark was sitting there drinking. He told him about your career. You was trash. You was this, and that. And my man flipped out.
Only so much a man could take.
No, indeed. But hopefully that situation gets resolved.
Absolutely. It's unfortunate all around. Totally unfortunate all around, man.
What else you got for us, bro?
Okay, so we got, a couple of trades. The trade deadline around the corner. One big trade indeed. And we could talk about it a little bit more often. Flacco's a Bengal now.
Yeah, bro. Listen, that's a good idea. Or else it was going to be a wasted season for Cincinnati. But, I mean, it makes more sense for Flacco to go over there because Flacco's got to go somewhere with his weapons.
Yeah.
And they got weapons galore over there. So he may be able to resurrect Cincinnati a bit. Mm-hmm. But they still have no defense and no line to protect him. So.
Yeah, that's the thing with quarterback. You can't mask a bad defense. That's why you see Dak in shootouts every week. Like, there's a shootout. Baltimore, we see it over there. Like, what a monumental. We're seeing some collapses of defenses, and it's a scoring league now. But if you can't defend anybody, you're pretty much in a shootout every week. That's not sustainable.
It's funny. You say you can't master defense. You can't master bad offensive line.
Those two things.
That's even worse.
That's two things.
Because you can't even be in a shootout.
Right.
With a bad offensive line.
Right, and the Bengals, they can't efficiently run the football on a consistent basis, so they can't they can't do that.
Yeah, Chase Brown, I drafted him in fantasy. My career's over because of that dude.
Yeah,
it's not.
Let's give a fantasy update. What's going on with you in fantasy?
Fantasy is rough right now. Understand? I had Joe Burrow as MVP. He's on injured reserve. I had CeeDee Lamb. He's out.
Yeah,
I had Bucky Irvin. He's out. Like this was the year I got hit with the injury bug like crap. So I'm trying to reform my team.
Right.
So I dropped Joe Burrow, and I picked up Daniel Jones. So my quarterbacks is Daniel Jones and Matt Stafford.
4-1.
Not bad.
4-1. Both teams 4-1.
But position players is rough. But I was completely right about my man, the tight end Ty Warren over there in Indianapolis.
Yep.
Tight end spots held down.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, now you got to build up receivers. You know, I thought Brandon Ayuk would be back soon. It's going to be no time soon.
Those are the most injured players right now, like the receivers and quarterbacks. Quarterbacks, you just had Jalen Daniels come back from an injury.
Yeah,
and he had a good showing.
And Houston definitely needs Joe Mixon back.
Yeah, let's go through each division in terms of like their updates, right?
Yep.
NFC, right? Mm-hmm. Philly. It's a lot of chirping over there. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of conversation. For some reason, they put it together, but in the beginning of the season, they go through like an identity crisis, as most teams do. But like, you gotta go with your strength. Your strength is offensive line. I thought y'all were king, like Tuck, Tuck. What's the Tuck
The Tuck rule?
No, not the Tuck rule. Like when they go the push, the tush push, King tushes, right? The King tushies.
Well, now they're messing with the tush push. Now they're looking to call false starts because it seemed like one guy's getting ahead of everybody on the tush push.
Yeah.
So now they're watching them for that. So now they're calling fakes off the tush. They're getting tired of Philly being able to just do it.
And the league is gaining on that. Mm-hmm. The league is gaining on that, and then also it senses a little like. You know, you can look at it in both ways. You're the defending champs, so you know you're the hunted. You're not the hunters no more.
No, indeed. But the real problem with Philly is to shout to my Broncos for being the first ones to beat them. Of course,
he's a lot. He's a piece of work right now. He's a piece of work because you jumped off. You jumped off the bandwagon. Now you on the bandwagon.
But they exposed really what the problem is. Philly's strength was their balance. They had offense. They had a running back, a line, and receivers. The receivers weren't happy because he's not throwing them the ball.
Yeah.
The running back's not happy because he's not getting enough carry. What it is they have no balance in their offense anymore. And what people forget is their offensive coordinator, I think, is now the head coach in Jacksonville. And Jacksonville is doing good. The new guy don't know how to call plays.
Right, and they had close calls because Tampa Bay almost beat them. Yeah. Let's be clear. Tampa Bay almost beat them. Same thing with same thing with the Rams. Two contenders that's kind of on pressing on the back of the Eagles.
The Rams should have beat them.
Yeah.
Tampa could have beat them.
Yeah.
Denver beat them.
Yeah. Let's be clear. Now, my beloved Giants, my hated Giants, it depends on the week, right?
I feel so bad for the Giants, bro. You got your man Dart in there, but then you lost Neighbors. Mm-hmm. And that's just not even fair.
Right.
Like, it would have been nice to see what they could do together, but now you got to wait a year.
Yeah.
And now Dart's going to suffer because of it. Because now all you had is Slayton and Robinson, and now Slayton's out.
Right. And we got pedestrians at wide receiver.
Yeah,
absolute pedestrians.
Very. I would go back and pick up everybody at wide receiver that's a free agent. Go get old guys, somebody. Go get some, because it's going to be rough.
Now, Theo Johnson, I was wrong. Him and Dart forming a connection. Yeah, two touchdowns like from the Saints and whatnot. Had a good showing the week before. They forming a synergy, right?
Cam Scatterbo,
yeah,
little Energizer Bunny dude. He got to watch out because they're going to try to knock that dude out. He think he could just come in there and truck grown men, and he's doing okay, but I don't want him to get them to put a target on his back like, yo, let's knock this kid's head off.
Right, and this ain't Arizona State, right? You can't be complaining on gloves on the sideline. You ain't getting NIL deals no more. You're playing against guys. I say it all the time. You're playing against people on the other end who playing for mortgages. You know what I'm saying? Mortgages and happy wives. You know what I'm saying?
That's
who
right.
need Birkin bags every week. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
they
right.
need that.
That's
so
right.
you cannot like, oh, I gotta complain. It's ownership. It's accountability. You know what I'm saying?
No, indeed.
So we touched on the Washington aspect. We talked on the Dallas aspect. Let's get to the NFC North, right? Detroit. We were wrong.
No, Detroit's back at it.
Yeah.
It took a little while for the new offensive rookie linemen to play. By game 5, they're football players now.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's starting to show.
It's getting real.
Yeah, defense is getting a little bit eaten. That kid, what's his name? Terrion Arnold, I think one of their high draft
Tesla.
picks. He's getting a lot of penalties called on him. But for the most part, Detroit is the team to watch.
Still got the weapons. You still got that line. You still got Goff has his limitations because he's a pocket quarterback, but as long as you protect them and you form that shield, they all systems go.
But on the real, the question mark is right here in that division.
Yeah.
So I'm Green Bay.
Yeah.
Are y'all contenders or y'all pretenders? Because I'm not really too sure. Are they contenders or pretenders? And this Jordan Love, I've been saying this before. They give this dude too much props.
They do.
What has he really done?
You can't run the clock out and have a 40-40 tie. You can't make me stay up at 11:45 at night. No one work with kids. I got to get up at 4:45 in the morning, back to the Bronx, all the way from the shout out to Brick City. Like go to work and whatnot to look at a bomb like that, and then come back the next weekend and then don't show enough fan confidence that you're taking a step. You can't do that.
And I need a couple of more touches for Jacobs. To me, his usage is falling off a little bit. More usage out of that. He's got pretty fast receivers. The Golden Kid is all right.
Croft.
Dobbs. Croft is his man. But defensively, not as strong as I thought they was going to be.
I'm going to throw him some rope because they got to integrate Michael Parsons in offense. Sometimes you don't even have to you don't have to integrate a freak like that. You just let him play. You just take him off the leash. If he's a dog, if he's supposed to be a dog like they say he is, he's a dog. You take him off the leash, you put him on the line, you dictate what I'm gonna do to you. Like how you gonna defend me. Not the other way around. Now how I'm gonna attack the offense.
Do I dare to say that Dallas looks a little happier without Parsons? I don't know. They're starting to look.
I hate to go back.
I'm not gonna say defensively they look good, but I guess maybe because this is the best Dak Prescott I've seen to start the season in a while. He looks good, bro. George Pickens looks good over there.
Cam over here, right?
Okay.
Cam over here, right?
I'm looking at you.
Yeah, I got you. So check this out. Dallas Cowboys, a lot of y'all, a lot of friends, a lot of people on my phone who are Dallas Cowboys. I feel like I jumped the gun on Michael Parsons getting him out of here because the offense is humming. Every time Dak is playing like an MVP candidate right now, honestly. If they had a better record, he'd be right up there. But I think they jumped the gun because if he transforms the defense. Wherever he's at, you gotta key in on him, right?
Indeed.
So like if they still had him, damn the run and all that type of stuff, you would have been giving up 35 points a game. You wouldn't be doing that. I'm sure of it. On a week-to-week basis.
Well, Green Bay gave up 40 with him.
Right, and then you have your man's Javonte Williams running rampant.
Now listen, there's not been a man I owe more of an apology to
He's
than
looking at the camera.
Javonte Williams for the Dallas Cowboys. I was on you, bro. I said you was trash. You was in Denver. I saw potential in Denver, but you just didn't do it for us like that. But maybe over there with Dallas, maybe their O-line's playing better. I can't lie. That dude, if you don't have him in fantasy and he's out there, he shouldn't be anymore. But pick him up. He's a perfect fit in Dallas, bro.
Absolutely, like
shout out to Javonte Williams for real.
Yeah, shout out to him. The thing about with Javonte is that the thing about him is that they got they have a balance. But I would rather run the offense through Javonte and then go off the play action and whatnot, so it could give the defense a bit of a rest. That's what I want.
Listen, Dallas is just a good place to run the football in general. They seem to always have a line. You know, even a man that went crazy for Carolina, Rico Dowdle, was okay over there. Remember, shout out to Rico Dowdle, rushing for 200 yards this week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy situation in Carolina, who finally who took the Dolphins out at the end. Dolphins are a sinking ship too, bro. Like,
yeah, it's just
rough over there.
So off last pod. Since then, you have Tyreek Hill tear up his whole knee, right? Kind of similar situation to Malik, right? So he tears up his whole knee. And that's their top weapon, right? Waddle, what's going on with Waddle? But the thing about
Waddle had a good game.
Waddle had a good game. But he needs somebody on the other side because he's gonna start getting double teamed, right? So now you got A-Chain, right? A-Chain's a runner. How that's gonna look in the 17-game season? I still say Miami's offense is finesse.
The new weapon is Darren Waller's back.
Oh yeah, he had 2 touchdowns in that Monday night.
That's right.
In a Niner game.
So I guess they're gonna have to work the tight end situation to replace the Tyreek Hill situation,
right?
And get a couple other things going on.
But how sustainable is that? Like you gotta get turnovers if you're Miami. You gotta do stuff like that too.
The other receiver is Malik Washington. He had like no catches. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a hole.
It's gonna be rough, man. Like. And that might be. There's a lot of people in the hot seat right now.
Yo, shout to Cam Ward getting his first win in Tennessee. I like that kid.
Oh,
the
yeah.
team's not that great, but that dude, they got themselves a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cardinals are.
Yo, you want to take it away? They got into homie got into it with his coach.
Okay, let's put this to bed now. So, the Cardinals lost to the Titans, and obviously. The biggest play is DeMarcado, I believe his name is.
Mercado. He had a big run in that game, too.
Had a huge, 70, 80-yard run, and before he got into the end zone, he let the ball go. He flicked the ball go for a touchdown. He wasn't overly celebrating or bugging out. He just let the ball go. And technically, if you look at that play real close, he actually didn't let it go. It should have been a touchdown.
Oh, he broke the plane.
He didn't let the ball go. He broke the plane while still having control. But I think they just wanted to make an example of him, and they told him it's not a touchdown.
Example of all examples, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So he goes to the sideline, and the coach, I forgot the coach's name, but the coach gets in his face again, and he gives him the 3rd degree, and he hit him twice in the chest. And they're making a huge deal over this. That Jeff Saturday, you shouldn't hit him. Do never put your hands on another player. And on a player and this and that. It's completely and totally out of line. Okay, let's back up.
Yeah.
Number one, he hit him in the chest. He didn't hit him in the face. Twice. My man has shoulder pads on with a chest protector in the front.
That's strike one.
It wasn't ridiculous enough of a hit that it was going to hurt the kid. In fact, if my running back got hurt from that with a chest protector on, I don't want him as my running back.
He's not a pro running back.
It's too sensitive out there. He wasn't trying to hurt the kid. I understand you're not supposed to put his hand, but he didn't hit him in the face or nothing that the kid was going to sustain any kind of real injury from. It happened in public. It's just a product of a too sensitive world, because in practice, I guarantee you it happens all the time.
Oh, absolutely. That I agree with.
But now, since it's on TV, people want to stand up and make this is football. This is stop.
I look at another pro sport, right? NBA. I've seen coaches get into it with their players all the time on the bench. All the time.
No, indeed.
All the time. But they're championship teams.
But you're pretty sure saw them hitting them.
Right. And it's in public. And everybody got a camera. You know what I'm saying? We live in a whole city full of cameras, right? But you see that it could be a motivational tactic. Some players get motivated off that. I feel like if you do that to Michael Irvin, he's balling. He's gonna ball out that. You treat dogs a certain way and you treat puppies a certain way. Right. We should have named it dogs and puppies. But this episode, dogs and puppies. If you have a chest plate and you sensitive off of that, you're a puppy. Let's be clear.
No, indeed. That's how
you're a
I
puppy.
Feel. Trust me, I'm quite sure the kid felt terribly bad about it, but at the same time, he wasn't hurt by that.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's not make mountains out of molehills. What's next, bro?
Yeah, man. So okay, so. We delved into the AFC West. We delved into the AFC East a little bit.
I got a segment for you, bro.
What's up?
It's time. It's about week 5 is when it started. In fact, one of the things Bill Belichick said was he's doing horrible in North Carolina.
But
that's another story.
And that's a lot of nepotism going on over there, too. Yeah. We talk about it in a few.
One of the things he said is, I don't know who's good or who's not till after at least week 5. We basically at about week 5.
Mm-hmm.
Contenders or pretenders?
Okay.
Throw some names out.
Colts. You got to choose.
Contenders for the division, but nothing more.
That I agree with.
I think.
What's your rationale, though?
Well, they haven't been severely tested. They did beat the Broncos, but they shouldn't have won that game. That was some jump over the nonsense.
Examples out of examples?
Their offense is inspiring their defense.
Yeah.
and their offense is playing. Daniel Jones is staying within the strength of the system, and it's working for them. Jim Irsay passed away, remember, last year.
Yeah.
I think that's also a factor.
A motivating factor?
That I think the league wants to see the Colts do well, and the Colts are obliging them by playing well at the same time.
We haven't seen them in duress yet.
Correct.
We haven't seen them in with a substantial deficit that they had to come back from. Like Danny Jones hasn't been in duress, and that's a credit to them. You know, the lines are playing well, especially that O-line. The O-line always had talent.
They lost to the Rams, which they should have.
They should have. Rams are contenders.
They probably should have lost to the Broncos too.
Yeah.
But everybody else that they're supposed to beat, they beat. They got the Cardinals this week. They're probably going to beat them. So for right now, I'll call them contenders division-wise. I just don't see them going much further.
Now let's talk about the Jaguars. Let's stay in the division.
Same situation, but a little bit better. They have a new coach. Remember, they have Philly's offensive coordinator.
Right.
And
physicality.
yes. And they beat Kansas City this week. My man tripped twice, fell into that. They're accidentally falling into wins when they need to be declaratively winning these games.
Who's that kid at linebacker? He's balling out his mind.
Which one?
The kid in Jacksonville.
Who, Luakon?
No, Lloyd, right?
Yeah.
Balling.
Yeah.
Absolutely balling.
I'm more impressed with their defense than their offense.
Same. It's always been a step above.
ETN's playing much better, but it's because it's his contract year. Do that for 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
Bro. That's what I need out of him. Brian Thomas can't be afraid to take hits. He's got to get in there and be that guy.
Hold on, let's be clear. I seen him late in the that sideline throw. He had like into double coverage and whatnot. He was catching the ball and whatnot. He's a big physical receiver, but like you said, consistency. I have a lot of problems with him. He has that archetype of Harrison, but like the floor is higher with Thomas than it is with Harrison. The ceiling is higher with Harrison, but he's not playing like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, but I like Thomas though.
But then, of course, you have the Hunter on the other side.
Right.
Hunter had his best game, best catch the whole time. So
You know what they did the games before? They benched him. They benched him on defense. They probably lit a fire on him and whatnot. And then he's playing. Shout out to Deion. Deion, they saying he might have blood clots again.
Who?
Deion, he's fearing that he may have blood clots again. So it's like he probably playing the Hunter's probably playing with a heavy heart because Deion coached him since he was like a youngin. So like you know what I'm saying, like you know what? Let me get back to the elements. Let me get back to how I play. And then he's playing like it. But Hunter always had talent.
No, indeed. But I put Jacksonville in the same category. Contenders for division, but
Texans.
not yet.
I can't put my finger on the Texans.
No.
That defense, that's a
It's their offensive line.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
They're not in the contender right now until they fix the line. They're not contenders.
yeah.
Because believe it or not, I'll actually still give them contenders for the division.
Me too.
But not much more.
Yeah.
And maybe not just a light contender because if they don't fix that line, they won't survive. They're going to get C.J. Stroud killed. He actually got on social media and said, I think I've lost my athleticism, which was a mistake. He actually said that on social media.
That's kind of like saying with remember Sandiano saying I'm seeing ghosts. You never show that. You never show that in public. You never say that in the public because that's in a land full of sharks. That's blood. You know what I'm saying? That's blood in a land full of sharks. You can't say that.
Correct.
And then let's stay.
I got another one for you.
Okay, got you. Chargers.
Contenders or pretenders?
Chargers are contenders.
Okay.
Oh, up and down the field. You got Allen.
They got smoked by Washington.
They did.
Smoked.
They did. That's another contender though. That's another contender. But they were due for a loss, right? They were due. So you get that out your system, you gotta come out
before
angry.
that too?
They lost until what I feel like they did. They they probably had another loss. They got to get it back together. But Harbaugh
They lost to the Giants.
Lost to the Giants. Yeah, they lost to the Giants last week. Something's amiss. But
yeah, the offensive line. They
The
lost
offensive
two
line.
guys.
That's the injuries catching
Omarion
up.
Hampton's out.
yeah,
Khalil Mack's out.
the injuries are catching up.
Yeah, bro.
So like they gotta fix the line. Once they fix the line, they get some protection, and that could be quick game. You could play kick game. You probably gotta run the ball through Hampton. They gotta get more physical. Don't throw the ball so
Hampton's
much.
on IR.
See, there you go. So like now, until that happens, and then Najee, you can't trust Najee right now.
Najee's out.
Najee's out. They in a world full of trouble right now.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were in a world full of trouble.
All right. Who else you got?
So let me throw another name out there. Bills. I mean, no, that's easy. That's totally easy. Let me give you another name.
Listen, don't sweat that loss right there.
Seattle. I say pretenders for me.
They're almost contenders.
They're young.
Almost.
Yeah, they're young.
They're good.
But they're young.
Sam Darnold's got to get over the edge. I think they need one more wide receiver.
I was saying another weapon.
Playing good.
Yeah, they are.
I hate to call them pretenders, but they're.
What if Metcalf was on that team? What if Metcalf was still on that team?
Yeah, well, then we might be talking. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they could beat the Rams and the 49ers, bro.
No, not in that division.
Yeah, that's tough.
Not in that division. Washington. Let's stay there. I say contenders. What do you say?
Only for the division. They can't win it all. Terry McLaurin's not even in there, barely getting back. As long as you got Daniels back there, they could beat teams like the Chargers.
You know what? Philly took a step down. They have an identity crisis, but
they lost one game
by
1 point.
But the thing about it, you hear AJ
game,
talking.
Would you be saying it?
No, you hear AJ talking. AJ's talking now.
Saquon's
Saquon's numbers are down.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when they smoke this fire and they're figuring out the tush push because they jumping off the line.
It's the coach, bro. It's the coach.
So that when you have liabilities,
the offensive coordinator.
That's like the third in line. That's the third coach in line. When you have a liability, and you have liabilities, that can lead to L's. Liabilities equals L's sometimes.
Okay. I got another one for you. Pittsburgh.
Pretenders.
Talk about it.
That defense is trying to show itself and whatnot, but it's just it's Derek Watt or bust. I need more turnovers. I need more getting to the quarterback. I need to stop the run. It's sometimes it's just hit or miss for me. And then Aaron, can you really crush a 40-year-old quarterback with no mobility for a whole year?
I'm gonna call them real deal contenders.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I think I am. One,
but for this, you're probably saying for the whole AFC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
And the reason I say that is this. It's like I said, the first 5 games almost don't count. That first 5 Pittsburgh games, they were playing bad, their defense. The defense ain't playing that bad no more. All of that, there's no more running on Pittsburgh no more. In the beginning, they were giving everything up. Now, I don't think that's happening.
I like the Austin kid. The Austin kid's cool.
The Austin kid is better than people think. He's actually more important than people think. The tight ends are there, Jonnu Smith and the other one. The running game, Warren was out. Which my man came in for the dude from Philly and came in and got 100 yards.
Yeah.
Philly, and they have probably the best coaching in football.
They do.
They'll be there in the playoffs.
But you telling me they're better than the Bills? I don't see it.
No, I didn't say they're better than the Bills, but I said they're contenders for it.
Contenders on the AFC?
They're going to play understand, the Bills' defense is bad. Like their defense is really not good.
They got injuries too.
Pittsburgh can't score on them.
They got injuries also.
So they're right there with that. Let's play like this. The AFC,
it's more wide open than we thought.
Yeah, it is.
It's more we're all wide open than we thought.
And Pittsburgh fits right into the mix of all of that. I could see them maybe trying to get Pittsburgh along with Aaron Rodgers and one more last season. I could see Pittsburgh being there close to the end, bro.
Yeah,
I can.
Listen, they're gonna take off the costumes soon. Usually when they take off the costumes November 1st and whatnot, you get the Halloween. You go trick or treating with the kids with the parents of the mortgages. You're gonna see the real teams.
This year,
yeah, it's true. So that's gonna be a big one. That's an absolutely big one. While we at it, let's get to the slate this week, right?
Okay.
Let's get to this slate. My computer actually is in reboot mode. Whatnot.
All right, no doubt. First game. Eagles, Giants.
What's the spread?
That's getting ready to switch. I'm getting ready to go and check that out right now.
Thursday night football. T, I'm not going. Shout out to you. She's like, oh yeah, you should go there. I'm not going. We're gonna get clobbered.
Yanks losing 2-1. By the way, playoff Yanks. Is that what it is? Judge woke up a little bit.
Do you remember the city you're from? You remember the city? You can't talk this slander, man.
I'm not gloating. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you the score. I actually hope the Yankees do well. I actually do. I don't have no. You understand? I don't have beef with the Yankees. I'm okay with it. It's Yankee fans I don't like. For real.
Listen. You haven't come across a Yankee fan like me because I'm not obnoxious.
And some are cool.
Yeah,
but it's those other Yankee fans. You know what I mean? It's a moody cool, but I can't lie. The Yankees have been tempered over the last 15 years because y'all haven't won one in a while. Trust me, we haven't won one.
I was at the game last week.
We haven't won one in 40 years.
I was at the game last week, so I kind of know the fans you're talking about.
Yeah,
like we got to do better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like
fans.
Yeah. We were there. But listen, the let out. I feel like the club after the let out after a win. When it's lose, it's a ghost town.
If y'all beat Toronto, that's actually a pretty good accomplishment. Toronto's pretty strong this year.
Yeah.
Stronger than most of the years they've had.
I think whoever win that series is gonna come out the AL.
I know Seattle looks like they got the big dumper over there, and the boys pretty good pitching over there. But I think either of those teams would beat Seattle.
But I feel like we got the talent to do it. In terms, we just gotta have a dosage of what we did yesterday and make contact. If we make contact, we're fine.
Indeed. But let's get back.
Yeah.
Spread 7.5. Eagles Giants.
I pray for a close game. Is it gonna be a close game? Absolutely not. Eagles by 2 touchdowns.
I'm taking the Giants with the 7.5.
Really?
Yep. Because the whole entire betting world is going to take the Eagles 7.5, and I'm not betting with the general public.
And it's examples out of examples.
It should not be a close game by any stretch of the imagination. This game shouldn't be. The Eagles should win by 30 points.
And it's a primetime game too.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If something has to happen. I don't want to elaborate. There's no reason for me to take the Giants with 7.5, except 95% of y'all are going to take the Eagles.
So you're saying for me to go to that game and then get my heart broken at the end of the game tomorrow?
Well, let's examine the last couple of weeks.
They've been close.
What was last Thursday's game?
Last Thursday was Rams, right?
Rams 49ers.
Yeah.
And the 49ers had everybody in the world injured. The whole world took the Rams.
And then Mr. Matt, and then Jones had his redemption game, right?
49ers won the game.
Mm-hmm.
The week before that, Buffalo played Miami. Buffalo 12.5 point favorite. Everybody bet on Buffalo. Miami lost by 10. Didn't cover the spread. If you go, you're going to start seeing a pattern on Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday games. Now, if it's an semi-even matchup like Kansas City and Jacksonville the other day, it was pretty even. Actually, people were taking. Some people took Jacksonville.
I seen that too.
Most people took Kansas City on name recognition.
Yeah.
Jacksonville wins.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of that, Taylor turned down the Super Bowl. This is word getting out. She got approached for the Super Bowl. Who's performing in the Super Bowl? Bad Bunny. Is splitting the country in half. I like it. I like going to Dykeman every once in a while. I like going to Inwood and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with it. Like it is what it is. I mean, I think we hit too much with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we did.
Too much Taylor. But it's all right. Let somebody else get in there and get love. She gets enough camera time anyway.
Yeah, that's true. What's the next game, man?
We got in London the illustrious Denver Broncos playing against the New York Jets. The spread there is 7. That spread should not be 7 points either.
Yeah, the spread should not be 7. Oh man, and where they at? Where they gonna play at?
London. 9:30 in the morning.
That might be a home game for them.
Fool.
Man,
bro.
I feel it's gonna be. I'll give them 10.
It's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. 10. I said 10.
Unless they want to keep it close, because most likely after beating Eagles, the Broncos should be such an overwhelm. See, y'all,
they got their mojo back.
These are the weeks when you hear games like Philly Giants, Broncos Jets, Chargers Miami, like when those overwhelming favorites are out there. This is the week they're coming for your money. These are the weeks where one of those crazy favorites is going to figure a way to lose the game. 2 of them not going to cover the spread.
Right after Amazon Prime Day?
Yeah, bro. Like, as we approach Thanksgiving and Christmas, they want your Christmas money. There's no video games for your kids.
No
Switch.
Go
to Vegas. They're going after you. So a lot of times in games like that, I highly recommend you take player props. And sometimes you got to take the player props on the underdog team because they're probably going to get the penalty calls and drives are going to keep going. And you don't got to take them for a lot of yards. Just take them.
Let me stay on the reality tip, right? That defense. What a regression by the Jets defense right now. Just absolute aggression. They can't get off the field on third down. Sauce Gardner's giving up long touchdowns and whatnot.
He actually didn't play too bad last week.
But he's looking like underworldly right now. If that's even a word.
You know, bad everything is contagious. If the rest
absolutely.
of the team's playing bad, you're probably playing bad. He did pretty good yesterday. What's his name? Pickens only had like 2-3 catches.
But he had a long one though.
Right, but he was pushing off in that. But I mean, how long can he hold the guy off? Like, he didn't do anything for 2 quarters. He had him shut down. He had 1 catch for 14 before that crazy 43-yard touchdown.
Pickens been getting deep on everybody though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I saw him. He was kind of pushing him off as he caught that.
That goes
touchdown.
both ways. Sauce be pushing too.
You know,
because he's a physical corner. He plays man to man and whatnot. That goes both ways. But if you are him, you got to play like him, and he's not playing like him, and that's why they got the 0 on the. That's one of the microcosm as to why they got a 0 on the scoreboard, and that might be another one in London. Even when they go over the pond, it's gonna be 0-6. That might be Aaron. I hate to see another black man lose a job in this economy, but 0-6 in a market that chirps.
It's too early.
I hope it is. The optimist in me hope it is. But the realist in me, I know how
guys in there. They got one receiver.
I know that, but I know how to. I'm talking about how Woody Johnson thinks, the ambassador to the United States. You know what I'm saying? How they think and how they look at the fans now. Like coaches don't last in this climate like that.
Well, Aaron Glenn's a former player. He's going to get a shot. He's going to get time.
Aaron Glenn, yeah. I hope he gets the wrong way. I hope he gets the wrong way.
He's a Jet.
Yeah.
And he'll get a couple. They just need time. They need draft picks. They need help. They need a complete team.
Agreeable. But I know how fan reaction creeps into organizations and C-suites.
But keep an eye on Denver, y'all. It's not out of the realm that they could win the AFC West. If the Chargers keep going down and Kansas City keeps doing what they do.
Without a doubt, man.
That's that.
Yeah, man.
Rick, quick. Oh wait, no, I think I got it. I think I can use this.
But yeah, so like, what's the next one up? So we go across the pond, and we officially in week 6.
Mm-hmm.
So the
next game.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my tab went down real quick. I believe it is the Rams versus Baltimore.
Baltimore's a world of trouble right now too. They're 1-4. Good thing the division has gone down a little bit. Pittsburgh leads that division by 2.5 games.
More than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Then about 3 games. The Ravens.
The good thing they haven't played each other yet. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I don't think they matched up yet.
They better hope they don't do it anytime soon.
Because Lamar's out for several weeks.
Bro, Lamar's out. Honestly, to me, as crazy as it sounds, the Rams are the second best team in the NFC.
You don't have an argument there. I always thought that.
It's just Detroit and the Rams. I don't care if the 49ers win. I don't. You know, that team is for real, bro.
But they got to get back to their identity. Henry got to get out of his head. They got to hand the football to him. The football to him.
They tried. The Texans have a good defense, but they were waiting for it.
That's true.
Cooper Rush, where you going? You got your best wide receiver is Flowers, he's good.
Yeah.
But he's just Flowers. You know.
But Cooper Rush played well in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? He got weapons there. Get into the weapons.
But listen, he didn't have a line. They went. It's
a combination of things.
They're in trouble.
They're in a lot of trouble, and that defense ain't doing you no favors. They're playing like a top. Like a bottom 5 unit in the whole league.
And Harbaugh, I keep telling you, I told you weeks ago.
You know how many grays? You know how many grays he gotten? That dude used to be king of Rogaine. Like now it's just like that. The grays are coming in.
I'd be hanging it up soon.
Y'all were right. America, I was wrong. I was wrong, America. Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
For real.
That Harbaugh is in trouble. That side of the family is in trouble.
Rams should win that game, especially after they just lost to the 49ers.
Yeah.
They're not going to be playing around with Baltimore at all.
At all.
Okay. Dallas at Carolina.
Dallas at Carolina. What's the spread?
3 points, Dallas. So there's a couple of storylines in this game.
Okay.
Dallas coming off a win against the Jets. Carolina coming off a pretty impressive win against Miami. Rico Dowdle, former
Impressive?
Cowboy.
That's Miami. That's Miami.
For Carolina, they could have threw that game in. They had to come back twice to win that game.
Okay, you talking about and within the context of the game.
Within the context of the game,
gotcha.
considering how
not
bad
not the opponent.
Exactly.
All right.
Consider it showed a little bit of fortitude.
Got
you
it.
know what I'm
Got
saying?
it. Like a coming invasion
Yep.
one.
And Rico Dowdle had the best rushing game of the NFL season. As a backup running back, he came in and ran for 200 and something yards.
Playing against his old team.
Right. He's playing against Dallas, and he's running his mouth. So Dallas.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. So Dallas. So
Somebody didn't
he's
get paid.
feeling the ways, and Dallas is like, yeah, all right, bro. So
Jerry making enemies everywhere. Jerry Jones making a lot of enemies these days. Like,
but let's put it like this: I don't think this is going. I think Dallas is going to slaughter them. This is not Miami.
with a middle finger to boot by Jerry Jones, like he did in MetLife against the Jet fans. Like
Yeah, like I don't know who y'all think y'all beat Miami, and now you run in your mouth. Okay, fine.
Kiss the ring.
Now
right?
we gonna put like 50 on y'all. Dallas offense is hot. Dak is he's up there on the MVP board.
Yeah, I said it. I said he's playing like it.
Now he's not all the way at the top.
Nah.
My man Baker Mayfield's up there. Baker Mayfield.
Who are they playing? Yeah.
We'll get to that.
That's a dog. That's somebody I wanna. It's Oktoberfest, birthday festivities. I would like to have. What's them Oktoberfest jugs you get on the seaport that you cover with the beer
Like
and
the
stuff.
big
I want to have a glass with him. I want to have a glass with that guy.
Viking
Yeah,
mugs.
he's a good hang. Like cause he's a manly man. Probably like the illest wingman, but he's a leader though. At the end of the day, he's a leader. He's somebody who wants to be in the foxhole with.
For real.
Like he's a leader.
By the way, y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Gate 131 Sports. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
We usually have a number to call in, but we can't do call-ins today. We got too much to talk about. We can't be interrupted. We missed a couple of weeks, so we got to get y'all caught back up.
Yeah, absolutely.
After that, we'll be back at it.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Patriots at the Saints.
Come on
Saints
now.
just got their first
Oh,
win.
well, what's the spread?
3.
And where's it at?
3.5. It's in New Orleans.
So 3.5 Lawrence. Saints played well last week. They showed some fortitude. They was down like 11 point deficit at home, and then they came back. They did it off the defense. Got a couple turnovers, key turnovers, 2 key turnovers. But the thing about it, they can't let teams march up and down the field on them, and that's what I seen with the Giants. The Giants were marching up and down the field, and then they short things up in the second half. They can't do that. They can't afford that to do it with the Patriots. Drake May is a better quarterback, and he's farther along. He's a second-year quarterback, of course, but you got weapons like Diggs. Diggs showed his butt and against the Bills off Sunday night. They pose those type of weapons. They got to come ready.
So who wins?
I got Patriots in a close one though.
How close?
I would say 3.
So my New Orleans covers the spread.
Yes.
That's probably a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
So you, in a sense, you would take New Orleans with the points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's probably a good pick because after they saw New England beat Buffalo, the whole world's probably going to take the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, it was a Sunday night game. I keep telling y'all about what happens on them night games.
Theatrics.
Josh, there's this look Josh Allen gets. I love it when he's in the game. That almost
Like, do I really have to do
be
this?
careful how I say this. Like, this isn't a regular game where I could just go be me. Like somebody's telling me to be somebody else that I don't want to be, and I'm not happy.
A little WWE, like a little WWE,
Something like that. Remember, the NFL's for entertainment too.
Yeah.
So it's one of those games. It sets the guy, and I'm upset because I picked the Bills to go undefeated, and it was not this game.
But
It was.
this is what slaughter kills me.
Game
This
for them
is
to
what
lose,
slaughter kills
bro.
me. It can't be where it's 2 division foes, two teams that don't like each other, right? 2 teams are very with familiarity, right? And the thing about it, Vrabel's a good coach. Vrabel's a decent coach. And then the thing about it is that they got weapons on the other side. They got Hunter Henrys. They got a defense. They got Henderson. They got different myriads of stuff that could pose. And then sometimes Bills are like, you know what, Bills Mafia, let's hang out with the gang Saturday night. And then they just took them easy. It could be that too.
They're not good enough to beat the real Buffalo Bills, bro.
They're good at hanging around, and they let them hang around for so long.
No, they didn't hang around. They were up 2 touchdowns.
Right.
There's no reason for New England to be up 2 touchdowns on the Bills in a real game, bro.
They get paid
it's
too.
Ridiculous. Josh Allen could run every play and score 21 points by himself.
They get paid too, and you said it out your own mouth. America, we can play this back. You said that the Buffalo defense is not good. That's why Diggs was dancing in the end zone. Shout out to Cardi B, by the way. You're from uptown. I love you. I love the album. But like not for nothing. but at the same time, let's be clear. Like they get paid too.
James Cook, 12 carries for 48 yards, no receptions. They didn't give him the ball. They barely threw him the ball. He always gets those quick ones.
Listen, Haney Steinfeld loves Josh Allen too.
Regular offense, bro.
Haney Steinfeld from Sinners loves Josh Allen too, and then they fell in too much in love with Josh Allen. They could bail him out of everything, and it got late early.
Okay. Anyway, so to move on, good game. Real good game.
Yeah.
Seattle at Jacksonville.
I like that game.
1.5 point spread.
Jacksonville's back at home.
This is going to be a football game right here, bro. This is the type of game. There's actually a bet you guys may want to take a look at. There's it's in game specials, where it says the 2 running backs to rush for 5 yards each quarter for 4 quarters. Both running backs have to get 5 yards in each quarter rushing. This is the kind of game you want that in, because it's going to be a back and forth. It plays good, usually like plus 400 or something like that. So that's something you may want to take a look at. Picking a winner in this one is going to be tough. Duval's feeling themselves right now, but Seattle don't care. They're not going to, I don't think they're going to make the mistakes that Kansas City made.
But they made a lot of mistakes last week, though, at home.
They did. It was a tough one against Tampa. They gave up yards. But Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback than what's his name?
Right.
And what's his name? Jacksonville quarterback?
Sam Darnold.
No, Jacksonville.
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback. He's a better quarterback than both of them.
Where they at? They home though?
They're in Jacksonville.
Seattle, Jacksonville.
It's a tough one.
That is.
I think I'm gonna take Seattle though. But that's a tentative take.
Yeah.
You know, like one's gonna be too high, one's gonna be
because the thing about it, my thing about it is that Seattle got a young defense, and so you coming off such a high of a win last week.
They both have young defenses.
They do,
but they're both playing good. Both defenses,
and that's a cross country trip too. That's a cross country trip. That's the longest trip you could take.
Where did Seattle play last week?
They played at Seattle.
Yeah, that is pretty much as far a flight as you could take.
I got Jacksonville.
States. Yeah, I'm torn. Don't even take my pick on that. I don't know. You stay away from
close
that game.
One though.
Just
but
take
I got Jacksonville.
Just take player props.
If I had to take a pick, I'll take Jacksonville.
Now comes the ridiculousness. The Arizona Cardinals going to visit the Colts. The spread is 6.5.
Come on, man.
Do you
trust them? Do you trust this card? I don't trust anything up. Yo, does it scream leadership from the quarterback standpoint? Does it scream leader? You lost your leader in Connor. That's the real leader.
Kyler Murray doesn't even think he's going to be there anymore. He said, well, if I'm here next year, it'll be nice to see that new stadium. And
you talking it, and a third of a season hasn't passed by yet.
Yeah, bro.
That like they told my man, you should have just played baseball. Honestly, at this point,
I'm starting to think the same.
Yeah,
thing.
like you should have just played baseball. Like you're in the wrong sport.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not inspiring.
That's a Colts win, but like I said, the whole world's going to bet the Colts.
I
don't think the Colts are going to lose, but they may not cover. But if it's a real game, they're going to beat them by 20-something. They beat, what do you call it, by 35. Yeah,
and they play real football, big boy football, in the trenches.
The Colts are enjoying their daily life.
Absolutely,
right now.
And don't let Taylor go off, because that's the icing on the cake.
Yo, bro, he's the running back of the year. He be having 2, 3 touchdowns every week.
Yes.
You know,
going ballistic right now.
Been playing good. They got a tight end. They got 2 backup wide receivers. The defense, for the most part, has been pretty stiff.
Looking like they button up the coaching staff or whatnot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll go Colts.
All right, next one. Another interesting one. Browns at the Steelers. No Flacco.
No Flacco, right.
Gabriel's in there.
Come on, man.
In Pittsburgh.
But no sighting. No Shador sighting at all.
There is. He moved from third string to second string because
by default, though.
But that's fine. How you move up is how you move up.
So Dylan, your days are numbered.
Yeah. Don't watch out for them dudes coming after the knee because they want my man in there. So,
yeah.
It's gonna get interesting. This game is always tough. Anything in the division is tough.
Browns always play Steelers tough too.
Yeah, they don't like each other.
Yeah,
and Cincinnati and Cleveland's defense is probably a little better than Pittsburgh's defense. So
Browns could get them.
Yeah, they may, and they're like they might say, "Oh man, as much as you can get got too." You know what I'm saying? So
it's true. But the thing about it, the Browns don't play the Steelers good at. This is in Cleveland. This is in Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh.
They don't play them good in Pittsburgh for some reason.
They actually kind of do.
No, sometimes it's like
Cincinnati. One of the two of them play real good in Pittsburgh.
That's Cincy.
I think it may be.
But it's not Cleveland for whatever reason.
Yeah, the Towels are going to be out like crazy. The Gabriel kid's going to get. It's a birth by fire, but.
And then you be seeing what Dylan Gabriel he be taking little shots at Shador in
the spread is 38.5. I think it should be lower than that. I could see a 17-13 game.
Listen, man.
Low, bro.
I see something like 20-3 Steelers.
Maybe
20-3 Steelers. Honestly,
but then you can get a strip sack, defensive touchdown. They're gonna score more than
Miles got to dictate the game, for them to win.
And J.J. Watt's over there. Miles got a thing with J.J. Watt. Like, they're going to try to outperform each other. Yeah. They're going to try to kill. It's a bad day to be a quarterback.
Yeah, it is.
Bad day.
You're going to be in the ice bath up until, like, Monday Night Football.
Indeed. Indeed. Time is a-flying, bro.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, Titans at Raiders. Spread is 4.5. A bit of a trash bowl.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But what do you think?
This is in Vegas? That's go under, too.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think both teams going to score points.
Interesting. Geno's playing horribly this year.
Yeah, he's even getting. Not only is he horrible, but he's getting bad luck tips too.
Yeah. It's just it's a combination of
Ashton
things.
Genty's okay. Brock Bowers been a little beat up, so we haven't seen much. Jacoby Myers hasn't been much. I can't lie, bro. I think I'm taking Tennessee with the 4.5.
I think so too. Cam coming off his first run, he got the game ball.
Why not back to back? The Raiders are a beatable team.
Mm-hmm. Titans got talent too. They got Pollard. They got whatever. So.
Okay. Bengals, Packers. The spread is 14.5.
Come on. Let's be clear. Let's be clear.
So
Bengals, terrible defense.
I'm guessing Browning is in there.
No. They said as of today, Flacco's going to start. They desperate.
Joe Flacco starting this game?
He's starting in Green Bay.
I may take Cincinnati. With
really?
14.5.
With the points.
If Flacco's starting,
yeah,
he's not going to make the mistakes that the kid made. Green Bay is going to score, but I'm not blown away by their offense. It's a lot of points.
Still got T. Higgins. You still got Chase.
And Flacco will hit them.
Chase played well with anybody, though.
But
you put my grandma back there and Chase go for 100 yards.
But the problem is Parsons may go off against Cincinnati's line. That's the real problem. Him and Gary and the boys over there.
And you don't got a consistent run game to offset that either.
Yeah. Except for taking that. All right, I'm not taking Cincinnati.
I'm telling you, man.
Flacco will calm things down a bit though.
Yeah.
But
get it to Chase and T.
He'll throw that pass.
Yeah, he'll sling that thing. He still got on.
Green Bay, not sure without the points. We have to think about that.
Yeah.
Another great game.
Mm-hmm.
San Fran at Tampa. Good game.
I'm not going to do anything for my birthday this weekend.
Yo, for real, bro. Tampa favored by 3.
Okay, Tampa favored by 3.
Mike Evans still out. Bucky Irvin still gimpy.
Is Brock Purdy back?
It's a good question. We have to check on that.
Mm-hmm.
But that might be a negative. If he's back, that could be a negative for San Fran. Because my man, what's his name? The other quarterback? What's the kid's name?
Matt Jones. That fits him. That system fits him.
It does, bro.
Yeah,
like he may look better in that system than Brock Purdy did.
But here's my thing. They played that type of similar system, and when he was in college, they played like a pro style offense and whatnot. So it's like he's used to that, but he was a lot more drop back then. Like he was more a little shotgun. Now he's under the center and whatnot. But he's playing well though, because people, like it or not, Jones got a little bit mobility to him. A little bit. Like a little bit more.
Let me tell you, there's no better system in the world for a young quarterback to go in than San Fran's. Everything is scripted perfect.
Quarterback friendly.
Options are there. And Fred Warner is a top 5 player in the NFL at any position. Shout out to Fred Warner.
Why you think Sam Darnold's having success like in Seattle and whatnot? Because there's all derivatives from that offense.
From San Fran.
Yeah.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Who you taking?
Just at home in Tampa. Just off the quarterback standpoint, I'm going Tampa, but it might be closer than people think.
3 points is the spread.
I'll go a little over there. I got Tampa by a touchdown.
It's going to be close. Everything Tampa wins is by 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely, and they got to short that up. They got defensive injuries on that side too.
I'm gonna run with Tampa too.
Yeah,
how about
but they're gonna get healthy soon.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna get healthy
when they get healthy.
So it's not gonna be no more close games.
If I were them, I'd be resting the guys for the next 3 weeks.
Oh, absolutely,
keep winning.
Yeah, absolutely.
And shout to that kid Ibuka.
Oh my God,
yo, bro,
rookie of the year
already.
Yeah,
you might as well just lay it down right
absolutely.
now. Done deal. Bro.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
When Mike get healthy again, the other kid, McMillan kid, and all that, forget about it, bro.
That's full systems go for real.
Interesting game here. Mm-hmm. Lions, Chiefs.
That's the Sunday nighter.
Sunday night game, 2.5 point favorite, the Chiefs.
Is there any Detroit bars in New York somewhere?
You actually made Kansas City 2.5 point favorites.
Kansas City
name record. If I was Detroit, I'd be like, yo, who you talking to?
I'll be insulted.
Right now,
I'll be
bro?
totally
What?
insulted. I'll be totally insulted.
I would come at them with everything.
And last time they rolled up there, and this is what spurred their run. When Detroit rolled up there, I think it was the beginning of the season one time, they beat them. So, like, Detroit has confidence playing in Arrowhead. Not the easiest of places to play in. Jahada Stadium. It's still Arrowhead to me.
I remember when they beat them the year they won the Super Bowl. It was the first game of the year.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
I remember that.
So basically, the offense is humming. Defense is still opportunistic and whatnot. They gotta come. They just gotta put Mahomes on the ground, form that plaster him, keep him in the pocket, but also don't overrush him. If that makes sense.
The whole thing is only way to beat Detroit is to blitz them.
Right.
You cannot let Goff sit back.
Oh, you're talking about on the other side too.
Yes. Yeah. Goff is one of the worst quarterbacks on the move there.
Yeah, he's a statue.
And Spags loves to blitz.
And then not for nothing, you might not even have to blitz all that much because you got somebody coming from the middle.
Who?
You got my man Chris
Jones?
Yes.
Who's got to play a better game because he got called out for last game against Jacksonville.
He's going to be amped.
Yeah, but understand, you're dealing with one of the best O-lines there are now. At the same time, it ain't going to be sweet for him to get in there.
So where does the blitz should come from? From right up the middle in those A gaps.
Well, that's like this. They got running backs that could block, but you miss with those.
You can't block everybody though.
Yep, you got receiver. I'm telling you, the Gibbs kid will shake you in the phone booth, bro. He gets out and running in the open. There's nobody catching that kid.
Kind of see why they favor.
You got to honor Amon-Ra.
Yeah.
Jameson Williams, you got to honor that. Mm-hmm. Sam Laporta, you got to honor that.
Worthy's getting healthy. What you got? You got
Worthy got hurt a little bit more in the last game.
Yeah.
I saw him holding the ankle and stuff like that.
But speed is speed. No. At the end of the day.
Indeed.
You still got Schuster. Pacheco, I love the way he's running. He's running harder again.
Yep. I'm taking Detroit, bro. I don't know what you're doing.
Close.
Yeah.
Close. I'm
taking Detroit money line to win the game.
Really? Okay. Detroit in a close one. Mm-hmm. Detroit in a close one.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So, and finally on Sunday night, we got a doubleheader. Monday night, excuse me. We got the Buffalo Bills at the Atlanta Falcons, coming off a loss. Atlanta just got done beating. Who did they beat? They beat last week. Atlanta beat. I'm not sure who they actually beat.
Mm-hmm. They came off a stinker of Carolina. They got right last week. It
was a win they needed. They lost to Carolina.
Yeah, they lost badly to Carolina too, but they came back strong last week against the
Miami. Was it Miami?
Yeah, nope.
No, it wasn't Miami.
I think they were on a. Did they play last week? Did they have a bye? I think they had a bye last week.
But they won right before that.
Yeah, they had a bye last week.
So they played.
That's an early bye though.
They beat.
They beat the Commanders. That was a good win.
Yes, they beat the Commanders.
But they beat the Commanders without Jalen Daniels. Though.
No, indeed.
So it's kind of like fool's gold. They were awful weak. They're gonna be game for the Bills. They come to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Hot Atlanta and whatnot. But Bills, they're gonna come out with a win. The spread is 4.5. What do you think about that?
It's a Monday night game.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I got Buffalo too. I got Buffalo money line. Honestly.
Yeah, probably just to be safe. It's probably money line.
Yeah.
And then finally we have who's the last game?
Bears Commanders.
Bears at
Battle of the young quarterbacks.
And the Bears had a week off.
Yeah, absolutely. Their defense. Their offense is playing a lot better.
Listen, Ben Johnson is making the kid look good, man.
We said it. Like you know what I'm saying. He's making it more friendly. The offense more friendly to him. The thing about young quarterbacks, especially when you play them early, you gotta do what they know. So I see a lot of head coaches and especially a lot of coordinators installing different things that they played with in college over to the game. Like for example with Dart, and I like what they're doing. With Jackson Dart, they called Lane Kiffin. They called like the people who played that have familiarity with him, and they installing stuff there. Same thing they did that with Lamar Jackson when he was in Louisville, and they ran a lot of stuff.
They dumbed down the game.
Yeah, they dumbed down the game for him, but they also installed the college plays he's comfortable with. So that if you have your boy from Washington over with the Falcons, you install those plays, it's gonna be more competitive. Same thing with Caleb Williams, right? You install those plays, but then again you go to Washington, you go to somebody else's house. That means you gotta travel, you got an extra week to practice, but also you gotta deal with that Jalen Daniels who's fresh off injury or whatnot. And he won earlier than I thought. I thought he was gonna be rusty, but he looked really good last week.
No, he did.
Got Washington
against the Chargers. Yeah,
it's a step above in competition too. I got Washington, man.
I want to take Washington, but they're the kind of team Chicago could sneak a win in. Even though they beat the Chargers badly.
But they don't play well.
Are the Bears turning the corner?
I don't know because that's a lot to ask in Monday Night Football against a contending, in my eye, a contending team, and then also
it is a lot to ask.
It's a lot to ask, and they don't Washington. They don't play well. They don't play well on prime time.
Yeah,
road on prime time.
Yeah.
So I got Washington, man.
I'll stick with that as well.
Yeah, I got Washington.
So that's the rundown right now.
Absolutely.
Now, we're probably going to be going every 2 weeks for a little bit. You know what I mean? Doing the every week thing. We're going to have to get back to that another point. Of course, we're going to have guests on here.
Yeah.
And people checking us out as well.
But if you got what it takes, you could maybe call in or step up on, and then graduate, step up on
Listen, if we like what you say when you call in, you might be a guest yourself. If you that knowledgeable, you want to take us on and see what you think. You know, we can keep track of everything by all means. You know, we always went down with guests to come on. We didn't really get into baseball and a couple of other things, you know,
yeah, you kind of trolled me because the Yankees, I don't think we're going to do it this year anyway.
What's the score right now?
The score, I don't want to look at the Rick, you got the score, my man?
Hold on, let me see.
It's looking ugly early, man. Like it's 5-1. It's probably the 7th inning. We feel like we the comeback kids all the time.
4-1 in the 8th inning.
It's too much for my heart. It's too much for my cardiovascular right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't do it. But coming out the NL, Brew Crew look crazy.
Brew Crew looks nice. They lost today.
Yeah, they did.
But they look nice. Dodgers looking like a problem.
I think those are the NL favorites, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Those are the NL favorites. Those are the ones coming out the NL for me.
Oh, Detroit tied the series against Seattle.
Yeah, that was a good game last night. Yep.
It's real. Nobody want to hang it up, man.
They don't.
Nobody want to.
This is the best time in baseball all year.
Mets, we need to fire everybody. Just everybody did that.
How did you? Yeah. Mount, who? Oh, Alonso was.
But forget all of that. Matter of fact, forget all of that.
What's up?
Yeah, about the Giannis trade talks with the Knicks.
Listen, don't tease them heart out like this, man. Like listen, America, we're fine. This is the most optimistic I've been in a long time for my Knicks, right? Don't rock the boat right now, right?
No.
Giannis?
Rock the boat.
No.
Rock the boat.
Nah.
Because if Giannis puts on the Knicks jersey, do you understand how hyped the city's going to be?
Yeah.
It won't be safe for y'all to wear a jersey. You saw how much we acted up last playoff in the streets?
Yeah.
When we did to the dude in the Pacers jersey and all of that?
Yeah.
Let Giannis come. It ain't safe.
They stomping out every jersey?
Wait, listen. We get away with the fitted hats because in New York, for those that don't know, we wear the fitted hats usually to match what we're wearing.
Yeah.
Not today, I'm not because I just like wearing different fitteds, but in general in the street. So you can get away with a different fitted. Be careful which fitted it is.
That's true.
But it's all good. But don't come out here wearing no jerseys.
Yeah.
Don't come with a Pacers jersey, a Pistons jersey.
That's how it is in LA when you wear fitted.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a different outcome for you. It's a different outcome. But as far as the trade goes, who you willing to part with though?
Everybody except Brunson.
Are you serious?
I'm willing to put Brunson, Giannis, and Deuce McBride on the court against the whole world.
Listen, Giannis.
Yeah,
that's what did. They're gonna ask for Cat.
They can have him.
Yeah.
I don't want to give up the center, but if we have to,
no,
we do.
you don't give them because you could pair them together.
Yeah,
because Giannis won a championship with Robin Lopez.
If Milwaukee wants
Brook
him,
Lopez,
if Milwaukee wants him, they can have him.
Listen, man, we still need defense because that's still Giannis is a small forward, power forward to me. You can't put him at center.
Mitchell Robinson, Cat.
What are you getting back?
Bridges.
Give me back Lopez
and like 3 picks for Giannis.
Yo, listen, they don't grow. They don't DeAndre Ayton.
I don't care.
Nah,
I'll put
man.
Giannis at center. I don't care.
Listen, and he's in his prime right now. You pay him to a long-term deal. He's 34, 32, 33. You're going to need somebody else to play with him.
We'll get somebody later, but we'll have Giannis.
Listen, man, that's hoping on hope.
Yeah, but I'm willing to not go to the finals this year.
Listen,
to get Giannis signed for the future, and it's live.
Whatever first-round picks we have left, I'll give him that. I'll give him either Bridges or OG. Yeah, Bridges or OG.
You can have them both.
Yeah. Well, no. Who you gonna guard on the perimeter? He can't guard on the perimeter.
Leave Hart out there. We still got Hart.
Hart is undersized. He's 6'4", bro.
I
know, but I'm glad you just mentioned that name. I give Hart. I give Hart. I give Hart. I give our shooter Deuce McBride, and I give away like a couple first rounders, and I give away Cat for him. If y'all ask for anything else, you're greedy. Like it's like asking. It's like trying to. It's like calling up. It's like calling up a bodega and calling like, yo, let me get 4 chopped cheese. The dudes in Harlem are gonna get tight at you, and then they're gonna be like drag you out the store.
Y'all can have everybody.
You want the whole grill.
Everybody.
You want the whole grill. You want the whole grill in the bodega.
Just pair Brunson and Giannis together, and I'm happy.
Listen, man, I'm with it. WNBA finals is still on the way. It's the best of 7 now. Yo, Nafisa Kalia was talking spicy and whatnot. She was like, listen, the commissioner lied to me and whatnot. She lied to like she pay us what we worth.
Yeah, we didn't talk. That happened last week.
Yeah, pay us what our worth. The clock is ticking. October 31st is for the new CBA. Our commissioner Adam Silver said they'll get a deal done. But remember, the WNBA is in debt with the WNBA. I mean, with the NBA because they help fund it. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you put the money up front and whatnot. So, but they said it was 40 years until they turned a profit with Jordan, until the NBA turned a profit. So you know what I'm saying. This is reminiscent of like the 70s and 80s for the NBA. We had a watershed moment. You know what I'm saying. So we'll see. Mm-hmm. But I don't work stoppage for the WNBA is detrimental though. Very, especially with the momentum that women's sports is having right now. Very detrimental.
Mm-hmm. Now, on a final note, just so those of y'all that are still alive in Survivor, still got 3 teams rolling. Last week, a couple of people got bit in that Rams game and the Arizona game. But this week, if you're looking for Survivor picks, I would go with the Rams over the Ravens, the Colts over the Cardinals. Be careful about them Chargers, Dolphins, and the Broncos should beat the Jets. The Giants should beat the Eagles. But just be careful. The Rams lost last week, and the Ravens got a backup quarterback. That's my number 1 pick. Colts over Cardinals, that's probably number 2 or tied for number 1. Mm-hmm. But be careful. One of them favorites is going to get smoked.
Yeah. It's like, look at your picks this week. I think teams are rounding into form now because it's about to be deep into October. Mm-hmm. This is when the teams start turning the tide now. That's why we did the Contenders Pretender segment.
And they got about 40-50% of the teams are already out of Survivor of the public. Those of y'all that are in Survivor. So go carefully. Tread carefully. Your job is to hang on until the end.
Who's your fantasy sleepers this week?
My fantasy sleepers this week.
And who's your favorites?
Anybody on the Rams right now.
Yeah.
They're playing. The Ravens defense is terrible. Devontae, your man, the best receiver in fantasy is, what's my man's name on the Rams? The main guy. Nakua.
Oh yeah,
Puka Nakua is the number one
Puka's
guy.
everywhere.
Yeah, he really, really is.
Mm-hmm. He's getting handoffs.
James Conner's probably going to go off. But you want games like that Jacksonville-Seattle game.
Yeah.
Like,
high scoring, 38-35.
Like, what's his name?
Baker.
Smith and Jigba.
Yeah,
I knew him and Mbuka. They went at it.
Oh, yeah,
week.
absolutely.
It was just
absolutely.
a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
You know, New Orleans, maybe Stephon Diggs, maybe. I don't know. But
right, you take everybody with Rams, Patriots, Saints, maybe Hunter Henry. Maybe Hunter in that game too.
Maybe okay.
Chargers, Dolphins. Nah, stay away from that game. They got a lot of injuries on the Chargers.
The receivers,
front.
you know what I'm saying? They're there, but
oh well, I got one. McConkey might go.
Yeah,
off.
Lad McConkey.
Yeah, McConkey might go. Off
Cowboys, Panthers. It might be Pickens bounce back. It wasn't a bounce, but he didn't have as good a game.
He's been bowling all year. Though.
But Javonte Williams is solid all the way through.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But on that note,
yeah. Another weekend, another week out, man.
Gate 131 Sports. We had to give you a little bit of OT today.
Yeah.
See you in 2 weeks. We're going to have some callers on. Let us know what y'all think, man. Much love.
Absolutely. We out.
Hustling hard, we show no fear, no shortcuts, always prepared.